Hello, it's Lyndon here. Thank you so much for coming. And in this video, I want to look at a really fantastic improvisational pattern, something that again I would use all the time at gigs. Really easy to understand, very, very straightforward to do, fantastic as a finger exercise, and also very, very useful in applying to improvisation. So I think it's a really, really, really good one for you, and I think you'll really like it. Again, in order to show you this pattern, I call it a 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern, and we're going to be doing it on the alto sax in the key of E major. And what I mean by that is I'm going up 4 notes from the root and starting on the second note and going up from there, and so on and so forth, starting on the third note. Really, the best way for me to explain this is to take you through to the other room, have a look at the gorgeous piano. It's so beautifully visually laid out. So let's go through and have a look, and I'll explain it, and then we'll come back and have a go. So this is what I call a 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. And I'm going to do it on the piano again, because once you see it on the piano, it's so visual, it's so easy to understand on the piano in a way that it isn't quite that straightforward on a saxophone. So I need to find C, because I'm going to be doing this in the key of C. C is easy to find. You just look for the 2 black notes, space, and 3 black notes, go to the left of the 2 black notes, and that's C. So that's C and D and E and F and G and A and B and C. And I'm going to start on the first note of the scale and go up 4 notes. Then I'm going to do the same thing starting on the second note, then the third, fourth, fifth, and coming down from there in exactly the same way. And that's what I would call a 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. Really useful for improvisation. So, on the piano, it's just so obvious, isn't it? It's so, everybody gets it straight away. If you try explaining that on a saxophone, it's just feels so much more complex, kind of weird. And pianos are amazing, and my son, by the way, is a fantastic pianist, Charlie Blades. So look out for him, because he's gonna do amazing things. He's 18 and just about to start at the Guildhall in London. So incredibly proud. By the way, I should say thank you to all the people that have supported these videos by buying me a coffee. Always makes myself and my wife dance around the house with glee. If you feel like being a supporter and these videos are useful to you, then click on the link below and we'll be very happy that you did. So thank you again. So let's have a look at this pattern. If I read out the notes, it's going to be really wordy. So it'd be E. We're in the key of E major, so this is going to be E, F sharp, G sharp, A, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, G sharp, A. I'm not even going to do it, I'm just going to play it, so this is how it sounds completely straight. And then coming down from there, and in its form like that, it does sound like an exercise, which it kind of is, but when you put it to a backing track. So here I've got my favorite apps, the session band apps, and this is on Jazz Volume 3. If you're not sure about these, have a look, because I've done some videos now. I've done a couple of videos just on how to use the session band apps, which are available on iPad and iPhone only, unfortunately. This is Session Band Jazz Volume 3, and this is a medium Latin feel. And I'm going to play the pattern straight up and straight down, then I'll show you how to improvise using it. So here it goes. And again, it already sounds, to my ear, I just think, oh, it sounds really, really, really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a fragment of it. Now, I've done another scales pattern video, which is thirds, and I'm kind of using a very similar technique. I'll put a link in the description below, because I'm using the same sort of technique where what I'm going to do is I'm going to not use the whole pattern, but I'm just going to use a snippet of it, or what I think of as a fragment. So where would you start a snippet? Well, one of the chord tones is a really good place to start. Actually, you could start anywhere and it would work really well, but the chord tones are always going to sound nice. So I'm going to start on the third, which is a really strong place to start, and the notes that I'm going to be playing are going to be G sharp, A, B, C sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, B. So I'm just using a snippet of the pattern, and it's just going to sound so lovely. Have a listen. It sounds so lovely, right? Just sounds absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to make a descending idea, and again I think I'm going to start from the third, which is the G sharp. So the notes I'm going to be playing will be G sharp, F sharp, E, D sharp, F sharp, E, D sharp, C sharp, E, D sharp. So I'm just kind of using a snippet or using a bit of the pattern, not the whole thing. Have a listen. Sounds absolutely gorgeous. So if I put that to the backing track, that's going to sound so lovely. And then sort of by accident, the first time I just played it with a stretching out the timing, but the second time I played it dead straight, which is the way that I suggest, if you've never done this before, that you play it. So play it dead straight. So now I'm going to put those two ideas together, and again, I'm not working super hard. If I've learned the pattern, then I'm not working super hard, because I'm just starting on the G sharp and going up the scale, and then starting on the G sharp and coming down the scale a bit. And I'm going to do it dead straight. I'm going to do the two ideas, the ascending and then the descending idea, dead straight. Second or third time I'll stretch the timing out, see how nice it sounds, and then I'm going to add some chromatic after I've tried to demonstrate it very straight, then with the timing, and then I'm going to add some chromatic stuff, and I'll point out to you when I'm doing it. It just sounds lovely, and this is so easy. You can definitely do this. Sounds amazing, sounds so nice. So that is our 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. and I'm going to put a worksheet up for you at the end, so you can hopefully take a screenshot of that if you find it useful. And I do hope you find these videos useful. If you do, you can always support them by buying me a coffee. Thank you so much to all the people that have done. If you've got any requests for things that you'd like to see, then let me know in the comments, and I do respond to all the comments, and I really do listen to them and take them on board, everything that you say. So I hope that's useful to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.